Man, this is Wrytes TV. Howdy doody, howdy doody. The president has arrived in Beijing, China. Yeah. You can see them with their flags waving. Red flags, skirts, pants, slacks. Yeah. President Donald Trump has arrived and is coming off the stairs to meet with the Beijing president, that be Xi Jinping, walking now across the red carpet. Soldiers with their rifles up, flag bearers waving their flags. What a glorious day it is, broadcasting from the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Compliments of C-SPAN Live. Walking towards the big limousine, President Donald Trump and President Xi Jinping. 5:11 in China, I believe it is. But it's 8:11 Eastern Standard Time in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. 5:12 Pacific Time. 8:12 p.m. Beijing. They're now getting ready to enter the car. Flags waving, chanting something in Chinese. Ni hao to my Asian friends out there. Ni hao to my Asian friends out there. This is Wrytes TV. President Donald Trump has arrived in China for a meeting with President Xi Jinping, where the time is 8:12 p.m. in Beijing and 8:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm broadcasting from the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Hey, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You're tuned in to Wrytes TV, compliments of C-SPAN in Washington, D.C. They're now in the car, the limousine. Flags still flare blaring. Skirts, blouse, slacks, red flags. Woo, woo, woo. Ni hao, hello, bonjour. It's a special occasion today. President Donald Trump is in Beijing, where the time now is 8:13 p.m. Here in Washington, D.C., it's 8:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the limousine is slowly but surely pulling off, with President Donald Trump and President Xi Jinping of China. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You're tuned in to Wrytes TV. News compliments thanks to C-SPAN of Washington, D.C. Oh, if you can just see the flags now. They got these miniature flags in their hands, and they're just like, wah, 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 wah. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is Wrytes TV. Compliments of C-SPAN, Washington, D.C.
We just watched President Trump's arrival in Beijing.
And that was it. President Trump arrived in Beijing. Um, I completely had forgotten about that. It had bypassed me. But Lord and behold, the Lord woke me up in time to get some podcast of President Donald Trump of the United States of America, of which I am a native born in the USA, good old America, on good old American soil. Yeah, that's actual and factual. It's nice to know that our president is making contact with people across the waters. I mean, if you're going to be a world leader, one of the things you got to do is make contact with people across the waters. Hey, ni hao, thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, thanks for the follows. You truly are appreciated. Yeah, that's actual and factual. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U B W X Y and Z. That's right. Wrytes TV is a family oriented TV station. Yeah, that's actual and factual. So whether you're a little baby infant or 99 or 110 years old, you're more than welcome to tune in to Wrytes TV. Hey, thanks for the hearts, thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, thanks for the follows. You truly are appreciated. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I see the hearts going up. Thanks for the hearts, thanks for the flowers, thanks for the love. They call me the GOAT. Wrytes TV. Well, all right. Hand clap on that. And right back at you. I believe you're a goat too. We're all goat. So what you doing this early morning? Stretch your morning yawning. It's the midweek. It's the midweek, middle of the week. Getting ready to slide into Friday. And we're tuning into what? Wrytes TV, where we do things the Wrytes way. That's actual and factual. So I thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. For after all, Wrytes TV is a family TV. That's actual and factual. So whether you're an infant or 110 years old or older, you're more than welcome to tune in to Wrytes TV. That's WRYTES TV, done the Wrytes way. Yeah. Yeah, so I just wanted to come on real quick to do that broadcast, which I completely forgot. It bypassed my mind, but the good Lord was like, "Hey, wakes up! The president is in Beijing. You got to get it down." So of course I got up and did a broadcast podcast of President Donald Trump out in Beijing with Xi Jinping. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, so Xi Jinping of China. Ni hao. And with that being said, ciao everybody for now. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We'll be back again sooner than you think. All right now, be safe out there. Take care. I'm broadcasting here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, where I got to give prompts and thanks to C-SPAN. For had it not been on C-SPAN, I wouldn't have seen the ladies and the women in the slacks and blouses waving little red flags as the president walked down the stairs of the airplane to meet with the president of China, Xi Jinping. Hey, how are you? No, what gen am I? I might be Gen X. I can't remember. I don't like follow that thing too much. But if I'm not mistaken, I am part of the Gen X generation. Yeah, that's actual and factual. How about you? What generation are you? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I'm Gen X. I never really get into that, but yeah. So, regardless of what gen you are, you could be a millennial, a millennial. Having a hard time speaking this early morning. But yeah, regardless of what, you could be a baby boomer, a Gen Xer, or whatever other gens they got going on. Oh, you meant Twitter, cuz. Oh, cuz. Yeah, I'm on Twitter or X. Angie writes, I'm on X, formerly known as Twitter, at ANGIEWRYTES. Yes, I'm definitely on Twitter. I thought that was funny. Now you got me balling too. Thumbs up to you too. Yeah, that's actual and factual. Yeah, they got the cuz, they got Bloods, they got Crips, they got MS-13, they got the French Connection, all of these different gangbangers. It's time gangbanging just came to a halt. That's really how I feel about it. You got cuz, you got Bloods, you got Mafias, you got MS-13, you got the French Connection, you got all these gangsters, mobsters, all brought together solely by a white man. I'm just being honest with you. If you really want to know how gangs developed, it developed based on the ideologies of white men. I repeat, if you want to know how mobsters and gangs developed and came to be, it all is based off of the ideologies of white men. And we need to come to a screeching halt with that. That's actual and factual. Yeah, I know. Wow, right? That's the truth. Some people say, yeah, that's serious. You said, oh, wow, I know what you mean. I felt the same way when revelation came to me about it. I was like, wow, the ideologies of white man is why we have mobsters, gangsters, Bloods and Crips, MS-13, the French Connection. I was like, man, wow. God, wow. And what could I do about it? I got to talk about it. We as a people, a colored people, have to take stance and say we cannot no longer allow white man to brainwash us and manipulate us into bringing harm against each other. We colored people, that is to say, because white man believes that it's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But God's like, love thy neighbor as though thy neighbor was you. So therefore, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth is no mas. We must say that today. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, no mas, starting today. Yeah, that's actual and factual. And with that being said, stay tuned for more here on Wrytes TV. Wrytes, Wrytes TV, done the Wrytes way. Hey, hey. All right now. Hey, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You truly are appreciated. And stay tuned for more. Thank you. Be safe. And bye for now.